Okay, so now I've reached my first cable design, so I'm going to start making my back post double crochet, and you'll see that for the back post double crochet round, after your type B design is going to be a little bit different from your back post double crochet round after your type A design, and I'll show you what I mean. So now you have the front ones as your first back post double crochet, and then you're going to be making your back post double crochet around the ones furthest from you. So it's a little bit different. It's the opposite. So now I'm going to make my back post double crochet around the front 4. Remember, after the other design we had used the back 4 first. And if you did it wrong, you would know, because it's very awkward. If it becomes very awkward and difficult, then you know you're probably doing it wrong. So here I'm making the back post double crochet around the front 4 after the type B design. Then you're going to take and move the back 4 up so you can work around them. And then you're going to make your back post double crochet around the back 4. And then you have your last 4. Oh, actually that was the last 4. Because remember, you made 4 back post double crochet, 4 back post double crochet around the front 4, and then your last 4 with the back row for a total of 12. Then in the next stitch would be your double crochet. So 1 double crochet in every stitch until you reach your next cable. And I'm just going to show you what the cable looks like so far. So here's the front side. And you can see how you have your beautiful cable forming. This is just left over from the increase rounds. So then you have your cable forming. So when you reach your next cable, come back and I'll work the second cable with you. So now I've reached my next cable, so I'm going to work that with you. So again, you start with your back post double crochet. And then I'm coming across the crisscross design, so you have the front 4 and then you have the back 4. So I'm going to work on the front 4 first. And remember, that's opposite what you would for the type A design. You would work the back 4 first. So now I'm going to pull up the back 4 so I can work around the back 4. and then you finished your second cable. Then you're going to make your first double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 double crochet in every stitch until you reach your third cable. And there's my second cable, how it's looking. So go ahead, finish that round, and then come back and I'll show you what to do next. And that is the basic design for your cable. So now you're going to repeat the type A design. So you're going to repeat these 4 steps until you get to the length that you want for your hat. So your next round would be the type A round, and if you want, you can take and move up the yarn marker here to help you keep track. See how easy it is to keep track. Now I know that I'm on my skip 4 round for that design. So I'm just going to take and make 1 double crochet in every stitch until I reach my first cable. And then to help me keep track, again, I'm going to take my yarn marker, move it up. And it just helps me because sometimes you have to leave your work and you don't want to forget where you are because your cable will get all messed up. So you have to know where you are in your design. And again, you're going to skip 4 stitches and make a back post treble crochet around the next 4. I'll just work this one to get you started since you now know how to alternate and make your cable. So this is type A. Then you would make your round of just back post double crochet. Then you make your type B design, and then your last round would be the back post double crochet, and then you start again with the type A. So then, if you remember, we're going to make a back post treble crochet around each of the skipped 4. So I'm going to go back in front of those 4 treble crochets I just made. And then this is, the initial one is always just a little tricky. You can see how I'm kind of holding it. And then I want to make my back post treble crochet around that first skipped stitch. And then a back post treble crochet around the second stitch. My middle finger is kind of in between the front and the back, kind of sandwiching it to help me hold the stitches. And then a back post treble crochet around the third skipped stitch, and then a back post treble crochet around that fourth skipped stitch. Then you have the 4 remaining back post double crochets that you're going to make a back post double crochet around each of those remaining stitches. And then that will complete your cable for this round. Let me just show you what it looks like. So you can see your beautiful cable taking shape. So here you have the 1, the second, and the third. Then you just keep repeating the rounds until you get the length that you want for your baby hat. Now once you've completed the length that you want for your hat and you're on your last round, this round will be after your back post double crochet round. You're going to make a round of half double crochet. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to start with a chain of 2, 1, 2, And that's going to count as your first half double crochet for the round. And then you're going to yarn over, go into the next stitch over, bring up a loop. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, turn the hook upside down, and go through all 3 for a half double crochet. And then you're just going to make 1 round of half double crochet all the way around. And then when you reach the beginning, you're going to slip stitch into the top stitch of the half double crochet or the first chain 2 that you made, and then you just finish off. And this is again what mine looks like. I'm going to give you the measurement again. So if you want the same length as me, then it will be around 15 centimeters. And then for the crochet hat that I used my 5 millimeters, I went to it's about 17 centimeters for the length of that hat. I just wanted to show a close-up of all of the crochet braided cable designs. So I have a separate video tutorial for the adult version of the crochet braided cable. This crochet baby blanket is my sweet pea blanket. It's really easy to make and is perfect for a beginner crocheter, even though it doesn't look like it's for a beginner. It's very easy to make. And then you can make your matching baby booties. These are the crochet cable, braided cable, matching baby booties. And then there's a separate video tutorial for the crochet baby and toddler braided cable hat. This color was made with Red Heart Super Saver. And then this one is made with 100% cotton. Just showing a different color. The same booties in a different style of yarn, the 100% cotton. And then also there's a separate video tutorial for this scarf, this matching scarf. And this is what the different yarn looks like for the toddler braided cable. The scarf with the braided cable for a toddler. But I also show how you can make it larger if you like it for the adult version. And I also have a separate video tutorial for these crochet braided cable matching mittens. And I show how to attach the cable so the toddler doesn't lose their mittens. I needed 2 skeins of this yarn if you like this particular yarn, and I show the yarn that I used in the video tutorials. But I needed 2 skeins to make the hat, the scarf, and the mittens. And then this is how much yarn is left over.